Okay, so this is my 2021 Ram 1500. This is the blackout edition, so the whole front is blacked out anyways. This is the factory grille right here, which I will say, it still looks really good. I don't hate this grille. I was just looking for something a little different that might set this truck apart from other trucks that look just like it. But again, I just wanted to show you what the factory grille looks like for now. And then we'll take a look at the replacement grille that we're about to install. So let's go do that now. Okay, so this is the new grille insert here. It comes nicely shipped in a box with plenty of padding, and it's wrapped with a bubble wrap as well. So let me go ahead and open that up real quick and let's take a closer look. Okay, so now that we got the grille out of the box, this is what it looks like. So as you can see, it looks a lot different, looks very rugged. Through the middle, there are actually LED lights that are pre-installed that you just have to wire up. And if we flip it over, this is basically what the back looks like. So as you can see, your LED light bar has this metal aluminum horizontal line system on the back for dissipating heat. It already has your pre-wire out ready to go. It's already bolted down. So let me go ahead and take a closer look at how to take the factory grille off, and we'll see how to get this one installed. So I'll be right back in a minute. Okay, so far so good. So at first, you're going to want to take your top cover off here, which is sitting right here. It's held together with little pressure clips like this. So as long as you have a little tool like this to pop out the plastic pressure clips, you'll be good to go. Then you're going to want to take this portion off as well, which is going to be held together with two pressure clips, one here and one over here, but with a few more bolts, which you're going to need some type of socket to take off, which are just smaller bolts that look like this. Okay, so you're going to want to take those out, and then that whole panel will pop off. So top panel, the secondary top panel, and then you'll have access to these bolts right here across the top. Okay, so the next thing you need to do in order to get this front grille off, remove the 4 bolts across the top that we just talked about, but then we have to take off this side skirt panel here. And in order to take that off, we have to come over here. So depending on which side you're working on, this is the passenger side, you want to tilt your wheel in to give you some access room here. Just take out the couple bolts right here along the edge to release your wheel well liner a little bit. You don't have to take them all out, just the first few, so you can kind of push your wheel well liner out of the way, because there's going to be a bolt right there, right where my finger is. I just took it out right here. It's a 10mm bolt, so you could go ahead and just reach up there with a wrench, take that 10mm bolt out. Once you have that bolt removed, then you can either take a screwdriver and wedge it up here, basically between this metal bracket here and that piece right there, kind of wedge it, or you could try to use your hands and pop it off, because the rest of this is pretty much all pressure clips. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and got the panel off. Now again, on this side right here, there's a hole right here, which was being held in by this pressure clip right here. Okay, so again, if you just get your screwdriver in there, you can pry up a little bit, and that releases that pressure clip from this point right here. And then there's pressure clips here, here, and then basically all along the front. So as long as you're gentle pulling it off, once you get over to here, okay, there's some pressure clips here and here, but these back ones here are a little bit more snug. They look like that. So again, you just got to get your screwdriver in there and wedge it out, but you can take this whole panel off. Okay, so that's that panel right there. Now, I have to do the same thing on the driver's side, but once you do that, you'll have to come down here and remove a couple of these bolts, this one, and this one. And once you do that on both sides, you should be able to completely remove the grille. So let me keep doing that, and I'll be right back. Okay, and then once you take those 3 bolts out on the bottom where I showed you on both sides, so there's going to be 3 bolts over here, 3 bolts over there. As long as you took the 4 bolts off the top, the whole grille insert comes right off. And I have it sitting right over here. This is basically what it looks like here. Now, to remove the main center insert, which is really what we're going to be replacing, you have to flip it over. And you have to start removing these bolts. There's going to be bolts like this all the way around the perimeter. And then there's little pressure clips here. You're going to have to kind of wedge. Once you get all those bolts removed, push on those pressure clips, that whole center insert should pop right out. And then the new insert should pop right in. Bolt it all down. We'll wire up our lights and get it all put back together. So let me keep working on this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and just took a screwdriver, and from the back side of the main bracket, I was just pushing on those little pressure clips just a little bit to get them to pop out of the brackets. So once you remove those bolts, just go back through with a screwdriver and gently just put some pressure on those pressure clips and they'll pop right out, and then your whole insert will pop right out of the main assembly. Now we have to take the new grill, set it into position, bolt everything back down. So let me start doing that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and put the new grill in from the front side, all the pressure clips lined up and popped into place. I went back through and put all of my bolts back into position. So let's flip it over. And this is what it looks like now. Everything lines up, it all fits, and we're good to go. Now again, I will be probably taking this back off at a later date and painting this gloss black. But for today, I just wanted to get it mounted, get the lights hooked up, and see how everything fits and works. And if everything looks good and works, I'll go ahead and take the grill back out, have it painted, and then put it back in so that the gloss black matches the rest of the truck. But who knows, I might actually just like how this matte black looks against the gloss black. A little two-tone transition sometimes looks good. So let me go ahead and continue getting this put back on the truck, and I'll be back in a minute. So after I got everything put back together, I went ahead and I took my wire up under the back over here. I pretty much just tucked it up over here and just fed it through over to here where I can get access. And then I just took my lid off my fuse box for now and tapped into the fuse box. Now at this particular time, I don't have any more mini fuse taps, and I'll put a picture over here what I mean. I don't have any more of them right now, but I will be ordering some. But for today, I just went ahead and added a inline fuse to my power wire here. And I just looked on the back over here, and I was looking for some type of running fuse that was a low voltage. So I ended up finding this fuse on top, which I don't know if you can see right there. It says F35. It's for a wake up. So I figured I'd give that one a shot. So it's this one right here. I just pretty much took my wire, tapped it in, and shoved the fuse back in. Now that wake up fuse is tied to actually running and turning on the vehicle. So when the vehicle is turned off, it doesn't have power. As soon as you turn the vehicle on, it does have power. Because right now I didn't feel like ripping through and tapping into my headlights, so I just tapped it into here for now, which is perfectly fine. But I just want you to know that I will be redoing this wiring once I order some new fuse taps. And then I took the ground, wrapped it over here, and I just tapped it in over here to the ground of the battery. So again, right now, this is just a temporary wiring fix. Once I order some new fittings, I will be redoing this a little bit and adding some wire loom. But for today's purpose, I just wanted to show you how I wired the LED lights in to make them work. Okay, so we went ahead and we got the new grill insert installed, and I gotta say, I actually really like it. It has a really nice, aggressive look to it, which is what I was going for on this truck, because the stock grill just looked a little too classy in my opinion. I wanted something to look a little bit more rugged, and that's what this grill delivers on. I mean, if you take a close look at it, it has a really nice aggressive look and looks really cool. Again, installation was really not that hard. You just have to take apart a few pieces to get the main grill insert out so that you can put the new insert in and then remount everything. But as you can see, everything lines up, everything fits, everything works, and we are good to go. Now, as far as the LED lights go, there are multiple ways you can hook up the lights. The quick and easy way, which is what I did, which is take the ground wire and I grounded it straight to the negative terminal of the battery. And then I took the positive wire and tapped it into the fuse panel to an auxiliary fuse that only turns on when you turn on the truck. Now you can always choose to tap it into your headlights. You can either hardwire a switch inside the cab so that you can manually turn the lights on and off, which is something I might still do myself. But let's go ahead and turn the truck on and see how they look. There they go. So that's what the new grill insert looks like with the LEDs lit up inside. They look really cool. I like how the white LEDs of this grill matches the white LEDs of the headlights and the LEDs around the headlights on this 2021 Ram 1500. I think it looks great, and overall, I'm pretty impressed. So my overall impressions of this grill insert, I definitely give it a thumbs up and give it a go. So if you happen to be looking for a new aggressive grill insert for your newer Ram 1500, I definitely recommend checking this one out.